Each time here, and I thought I'd take this opportunity to get a sweep of the battlefield while there's fewer people here. So this is the French left. We've got a huge heavy cavalry brigade of Kellerman, and they're advancing behind the Lancers. The Lancers have forced the majority of the British here into square, so hopefully the infantry division here will be able to make the most of that. Moving across, we've got the attack on Hougoumont. We've cleared off some of the guard from the back there with the first line, but the rest of the brigade is kind of stacking up behind them. Hougoumont is on fire. We've destroyed the front half of the building, killing a guards battalion at the time. Unfortunately, we're not playing the Broken Brigade's special rule, so So the guards in the garden are still here, and they're still fighting on. But we've got a lot of French infantry here, and it looks like they're going to break through into the thing. Now, I'm really confident about the first Leger. I think they're going to do very, very well. So moving on across the battlefield, we're moving in through the orchard here, and we've got more French attacking here. The British seem to be quite deep here. We've got the Brunswickers back there, and they're supporting that front line of British. The French seem to be a little bit back here, but they're moving up and finally getting into position to attack the British. This is clearly going to be the bottom of the ridge. It's not quite up the ridge because it's the same distance back on the battlefield as La Haye Sainte. So we'll see that in a second. So the French here, they're moving up their artillery. It's looking pretty good, although I think they need to get a wriggle on, to be honest. So the Grand Battery looks like it's broken up, and the horse artillery there have been blasting away there. La Haye Sainte still stands, but the French are swirling around it. They've sent a lot of cavalry to attack it, which seems a bit odd to me, but okay, yeah, fair enough. So the French 1st Division under Charlet are moving forward here. So that's quite an impressive block of men there, supported by Cuirassiers behind. We've got another block of infantry here under Quiro, and they're going in as well. So they're up against the 95th and some other British line there. So that's going to be a pretty tough nut to crack. Behind them, if I can just zoom in, we've got a load of British cavalry reserves. So it's going to be interesting here. Moving further across the battlefield, again, the French seem to be a bit reluctant to get stuck all the way back here. But we've got some more coming here. It looks to me like these French battalions are in square. The British light dragoons have come in there. It looks like they've been matched with our lancers, to quote the film. So that's cool. A lot more squares up here, a lot more lancers to help sort them out. So we move further down, and we've got the solid mass of French infantry here attacking. I'm not sure what building this is. It's not Poppy Hall. We've got that a little bit further down. So they're going in anyway. The Nassau troops inside, looking a little bit outnumbered, but we'll see how that goes. We've got some French cavalry looking to flank this line of British infantry there. So let's hope for the British sake that they don't. And we're coming over here, we're a little bit more scattered. It looks like the Belgians have retaken Papillote Farm. Is that right? Yeah? Well, they're Nassau, are they? All right, okay. So they've retaken the farm here. So we did take it at one point, but they've been thrown back out again. So so that's the front lines. In our reserve, we've also got the Lancers here, and they're facing off against the start of the Prussian army, which is coming on here. So not too much movement from them. Hopefully we can press through the centre before they come into it. If they manage to get through that Lancer cordon, we've got plenty of troops back here. They're going to have a tough old job getting through them. So